1045 The Team, ESPN Radio, your home for New York sports and just USA miracles, my friends. We are honored right now to be joined by the legend himself, Buzz Schneider, other legends in their own right from our good friends at Saratoga Eagle. We got Scotty Ferris, Jeff, your name amazes me because I don't ever want to get it wrong. So please say it for us.
It's a Vukolek. It's a good Croatian name.
Buzz, there's no way I was getting that one right. You played hockey your whole life. Would you have gotten that right?
I think so, because I got that same heritage Jeff does a little bit, so I can relate.
Excellent.
Unfair advantage. Unfair. You'll see that Scotty's up at the actual rink right now, so that's a cool moment, a little tie-in. But Buzz, man, I wanted to talk to you because Monday is the 41st anniversary of the Miracle on Ice. Do you still get chills when people start asking about that game? That do you believe in miracles?
Yeah, I still do. People still bring it up quite often. I'm surprised, and I'm pretty proud of what we've done and stuff. But it's nice that it's lasted this long. But it's a great memory, not only for me, my teammates, but a lot of other people as well. So I certainly still enjoy talking about it.
Well, I'll drink to that. I mean, I'll just do that right now. I'm sorry.
Well, good thing I had glasses on that one, Buzz. Hey, Buzz,
Jeff, where's mine and yours?
Charlie's are actually safety glasses.
Right,
not
exactly.
For seeing.
I don't need them to see. I just have to wear them around him. I usually wear a helmet, but it won't fit over the headsets. Hey, Buzz, you played for Herb Brooks going into that. Did you have a better feeling than maybe most did going in, saying, "Hey, maybe we can pull this thing off"?
Possibly, but Herb was a great coach. I was in his first recruiting class, and he coached the same the whole time, and he had us prepared. And he always, during the games, he always planted that seed. Even when we first started playing, the Russians, they're right there, they can be beaten and stuff. So he planted that seed ahead of us. But we were well coached. We had a rough 60-game schedule, and we started interchanging positions, playing a different culture of hockey than we were normally used to. So he had us prepared, and it was a lot of fun.
Buzz Schneider with us right now, and we're talking about the Miracle on Ice. And Buzz, is there ever a bar you've walked into with your gold medal and ever had to pay for a beer afterwards?
I've never walked into a bar with my gold medal yet. Maybe I should start.
So, better late than never.
You might have to come to New York, right, Jeff?
That's right. Bring it with you when you come next time.
I just walk in with Jeff and Scott, and I don't pay. I can imagine what it's like to have your hardware.
No, but people do still remember who you are. They still do get occasional beers, which is nice. So I'm thankful for that.
Hey, Buzz, you had a really cool opportunity that your son got to play you in a movie. Can you tell us a little bit about that? Yeah,
that was kind of unique, and it's kind of amazing that what I did, winning the gold medal, and about 20 years later, my son gets to play me in the movie. My wife saw an ad in the papers at the University of Minnesota, and he went out to try out, and he played the part. He didn't tell anybody who he was until they picked him. Then Gavin O'Connor, who was the director, found out, and he said, "Geez, you should have told me earlier. I would have got you in the movie. I would have said you're automatically in." But I get a kick out of him. I tell everybody he made more money on the movie than I did. And the other thing, they were asking him out in New York, what's it like to play your father? And he said, my father's pretty easy. He's not much of a stretch, but when I had to put the wedding ring on, I'm supposed to be married to my mother. He said, it got a little bit weird. But
1045 The Team. Now, one of the coolest things that goes on in the capital region is the fact that Lake Placid's just a little bit north of us. The history is there for us of the Miracle on Ice, the Olympics, all of that. So the fact that you've got the time to join us, Buzz, we appreciate it. We love it. I figure you probably get more questions about the movie nowadays than the actual accomplishment of winning the gold and beating the Russians. So I want to see if I can ask you a movie question no one else has asked yet. And this one's going to be treacherous for you. Is the skating in the movie anywhere close to the skating that you actually achieved during the Olympics?
You mean, could you repeat that? The skating and
the skill level of the skating in the movie. So your son and the rest of the crew, were they close? Did they do you guys justice?
I thought so. They took kids that played hockey because they thought it'd be easier to teach them to act a little bit than for actors to play hockey. So it worked out pretty good. They weren't, obviously the caliber we were, but they did have fun, and it was pretty accurate, pretty close. They did a good job.
Buzz, when the buzzer went off in the final period against Finland, and you guys were the gold medalists, can you talk about that moment of time when you heard it buzz off, the buzzer go off, and you're just jumping on the ice? Like, can you talk about that?
Yeah, after we won it, we were so happy we won it. We didn't know what to do. I mean, but it was exhilarating. It was fun. There's so many thoughts that go through your mind, and you love for your teammates. We had 20 teams, 19 of us. We all played together. We loved each other. We played for each other. We had a wonderful coach, and to work that hard and having everything come out the way you want it to come out, it's really unbelievable. I'm still speechless for words, but what a special moment. I think it's just wonderful.
How many people come up to you and still feel like you won the gold against the Russians in the 80s?
Oh, almost all of them. A lot of people forget we had to beat the Finns to win the gold medal. If we did not beat the Finns, we probably wouldn't have got a medal at all. So that Finnish game was an important game as well.
Well, it was important, but I don't think people really realize the tensions between the Russians and the United States at that time. You guys were representing a lot more than what was going on the ice, because the political world was blowing up between the two countries.
Exactly. We knew about it, but we didn't think about it. We had the opportunity to play one of the best teams in the world, the Russians. So we were more concentrated on playing the game than the political scenery, and have a chance to play against the best in the world and beat the best in the world. It was quite a great accomplishment. But there was a lot of things going on in our country, and a lot of patriotism there back then. But we were more concerned about winning a hockey game.
I love it. All right, so we got Buzz Schneider with us. Miracle on Ice, one of the greatest moments in the history of sports, history of the country. And now you've partnered up with our friends over here. You got Scott, you got Jeff, and we've got Miracle on Ice beer. So this is, it's a beautiful, beautiful can. Great presentation. I feel patriotic right now, so they can't yell at me for drinking at work. Yeah. So what made you decide to get into the beer business? And then, I'll let the guys tell us about the beer itself.
Okay. I have a friend, Bob Grazinger. He has the trademark rights on Miracle on Ice beer. And about a year ago, he asked me to get involved and be a partner. And for the 40th anniversary last year, he produced it. It was Lift Bridge Brewing Company in Stillwater, Minnesota that brewed it. And which was kind of nice about it. Some of the monies go to charities, for example. A portion of monies go to the Herb Brooks Foundation, the Children's Cancer Research. And I thought that was a great, wonderful idea. And so I got involved, and the next thing you know, we end up talking to Northway Brewery out in New York, and we formed a wonderful partnership with them. And Syracuse Sales and Eagle, is going to be distributing that. From my understanding, it's going to be in the Capital District in 6-packs and in bars. And I think it's a beautiful, wonderful partnership, and it carry the legacy of the Miracle Ice goes on. And I'm lucky to have those guys, that's for sure.
We love these guys. They know we work well with them. Yeah, 6-packs are awesome. They really represent you guys pretty well. Look at Scotty's got one.
He's got, all right.
Nice. Jeff's driving, so he's responsible. I love that about him. Jeff, is this the longest you've seen Scott Ferris be quiet?
Yes, it is. So let's keep him quiet.
Well, I was going to ask him, because he's at the rink, if he wanted to explain about the beer and how we came. It's a really, I'm used to Northway having these different just taste palettes things, these things that I don't usually get a hold of. And they did it again with a golden ale. Like, it's a golden ale that I've never had anything exactly like before. So do we want, Jeff, do you want, or do we let Scott talk? I don't know. It's up to you.
I'll let Scott describe the beer. Go ahead, Scott.
All right, thanks, Jeff. When Jeff first told me about this project, I was obviously very excited when I saw the branding come to life and really the plans for it. But what really made me excited when I tried the liquid. This is not a gimmicky beer. This is a solid, well-crafted 5.5% alcohol golden ale.
You're gonna do a show, Scott. 5.5.
5.5. It's a sessionable golden ale. A nice malt background, a little bit of a hop kick up front, but it appeals to a craft drinker. It appeals to a domestic drinker. Pretty much anyone who likes beer is going to like this right here.
I love it.
This is a perfect hockey rink beer, right?
Yeah.
If you're watching a hockey game, there's no doubt. Honestly, the flavor in it has that traditional golden ale taste, but it's got a little kick to it as well, and some great flavoring. I think it's awesome.
Buzz, what's like, when you go in, you belly up, is this kind of beer you're going to be able to throw back with us if we can get you out to the rink anytime soon?
Oh yeah, automatic for sure. I'd be interested to see what the taste, if there's much difference from here. But from what I've heard, everybody out there loves it. I know I have some friends up there from the Dancing Bears Lounge that call and they seem to love it.
You partner with the right guys at Eagle, Northway Brewing. I love you can hear, Buzz, that we love Jeff, we love Scott. That's why we rib them. It's that we've got that locker room mentality with them as well. So the fact that we get to hoist a drink with a Olympic legend like yourself, and then two local legends like Scott and Jeff, man, we appreciate it so much. Buzz, if there's ever a chance you're in the area, I will make Scott and Jeff pay for our drinks. You tell us when.
We'll make it happen.
I'll be up on the next note for sure. Yeah, I'd love to come out there. I know Bob Grazer would love to come out there as well and meet everybody involved. Miracle on Ice beer. It's in 6-packs. Got to grab it. It's a great way to toast the anniversary of the Miracle on Ice itself. 41st anniversary of just legendary stuff. Something that everybody talks about all the time when you talk sports. And Buzz, thanks for what you've done for hockey, what you've done for the Lake Placid area, and thanks for getting us some beers that we can enjoy during the show today. It's a win-win for everybody, right, Jeff, Scott? I think so.
It is. It's a gold medal win.
Hey Jeff, one thing to talk about too with being a win-win is this isn't just a great beer, great liquid, great branding. Like Buzz mentioned, it does go to some charitable aspects, and one of those is going to be the Monument to a Miracle, which is committed to developing a monument to the 1980 Olympic miracle outside the Olympic Center. So there's a lot of leverage behind this brand. It's not just good packaging and good liquid. There truly is a mission for this. So I just want to make sure that everyone's aware of that as well.
Scott, it's a good point. You guys might recall that at the end of the gold medal game or the gold medal ceremony, all the players got up on the podium together, right? Remember they all players fitted on that podium. It was amazing. And that's what the statue is going to be. The statue is going to be a replica of all the players on the podium. And there's no doubt that we should honor this moment, honor these players, honor our country with this statue. So we're going to be promoting this. We're going to try to raise more money to erect this statue up in Lake Placid.
That's awesome.
I was 15 years old when it happened, and there's no doubt in my mind. It's like every single second of that I remember. I mean, I'm a huge hockey fan, and I remember Buzz well. So this is very, very cool.
A little bit old, a little bit grayer.
You look great, Buzz. You can still go out there and skate.
I guess I have one question left. Scotty Ferris, how many times have you fallen on the ice rink today?
I haven't been out there, so none.
Smart man. He's learned. Buzz, man, thanks again. We appreciate you. Jeff, thanks. Scott, thanks.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Yep, I'm looking forward to coming out. Jeff, Scott, we'll see you soon.